Let me ask you something. When was the last time that you truly backed yourself? Like you went all in on you. Betting on yourself is not just a motivational phrase, darling. It is a mindset. When you give up that victim mentality, you turn from someone who cannot make things happen, who blames the world for all of their problems, into someone who actually can and who actually will. And honestly, that is the best investment that you can make. Let me keep it real. Betting on yourself means believing in your ability to create the life that you want, because nobody will hand it over to you, darling. Every time when you choose yourself, you are showing up as your best advocate, and that is powerful. For me, confidence was not something that I was born with. It came when I proved to myself that I can handle tough situations, that I'm actually able to get out of my comfort zone. I moved abroad multiple times alone, even when I didn't feel fully ready, even when I was not believing in myself enough, but I did it because I wanted to. I wanted to explore the world and experience different cultures, and I did. And that really helped me to grow into the person I am today. Each little win builds the foundation of trust in yourself, darling. Choosing yourself is freedom, darling. It is stepping out of the shadow of others' expectations. A few years ago, I decided to take a career break because I went through a burnout and I really needed it. I needed to reassess my priorities and the way that I lived. But I remember that everybody around me started asking me, but when are you going to start applying for jobs? When are you going back to work? And I felt as if I was a criminal, as if I was doing something wrong, when in reality, I was just doing the right thing for me at that moment. And I did not take uncalculated risks. I take calculated risks. I planned that move ahead. I had my savings and I could afford not working for a while. I know that not everybody can do that, but the thing, darling, is that oftentimes people judge us through their own limitations. If they cannot do something, they think that you cannot do it too. But that is not true. If you believe you can do something, usually it means that you can. When you decide to take control, you stop waiting for others' permissions to actually get to live your own life. And trust me, darling, you don't need a grand plan to start betting on yourself. Start small, but start now, because you're not getting any younger and you'll never feel fully ready if you think about it. So, whatever it is that you want to do, start now. For example, I remember the first time when I uploaded a YouTube video, I had no clue what I was doing, but I took that step and I did it anyways. And that gave me the courage to keep going. And you can do that too. Decide what you want and start taking actions on it, because you can. Here is the truth, darling. If you're doubting yourself, you may never take that leap. I started replacing self-doubt with curiosity. Instead of saying, what if I fail? I started asking, what if I actually succeed? And that has been a game changer for me. And this can be a game changer for you too. And betting on yourself is not just about the big moments. It is about the journey, not about the destination. Darling, get into the habit of celebrating your small wins. Maybe you showed up in the gym, maybe you finished that project, or you set a boundary, or you left a toxic relationship. Celebrate all of those small wins because they do matter. Prove to yourself that you can achieve small goals. The more small goals you achieve, the more you start believing in yourself that you can take on bigger risks, that you can actually achieve more in life. You know, I had this dream of content creation for a while, but I was terrified of failing. But one day I said to myself, enough. And I started filming using my phone without any fancy equipment. And I uploaded my first video. Was it perfect? No. Are my videos perfect now? No, they're not. But they're mine. And if sharing my stories and my experience on here could help even one person out there, that's good enough for me. And I'm proud of myself that I'm putting myself out there, that I'm speaking to you guys today, because I know that I have what to share. And I believe that some people may relate to my experiences, to my struggles, to my life, and that may be helpful to someone. It might not be helpful to you exactly, but it might be helpful to somebody else, and this is what keeps me going. Looking back now, I realized that the only person that was holding me back was me. And when I stopped waiting for the right time, when I gave up on the idea that I would be fully ready before doing something, that changed things for me. Now I'm braver, I take more risks, I make mistakes, and I learn more. And I grow more. Allow yourself to take risks, allow yourself to make mistakes and achieve things. Yes, things may not work out every time you try, but the thing is that you will learn so much, and you would have never done this if you have never tried. Dare to try, darling. Dare to bet on yourself. So I'm asking you, what is stopping you today? What is one small way that you can start betting on yourself this week? Maybe it is saying yes to something new, or maybe it is saying no to something draining. Take that step, no matter what it is, because you've got this, and I believe in you, and it's about time for you to start believing in you too. If this video gave you something to think about, like and subscribe, and share it with a friend who may need to hear it. And remember, your future self relies on you taking that chance. Until next time, keep betting on you, darling. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.